Hey guys, Tommaso the Realtor here, and I wanted to share with you the top 3 things you need to look out for if your lease is renewing for your apartment rental or your home rental and you're not planning on renewing your lease. You just want to move out, either find a new home to rent or potentially buy a property. So these are the 3 things you need to do to make sure you protect your security deposit and make sure you get that money back. So the first thing is, every lease is going to have a section with some wording regarding how far in advance you need to let the landlord or the leasing agent know that you're not planning on renewing. Typically it's 60 days in advance, minimum of 60 days in advance. Otherwise, they can collect on your security deposit, or at least a portion of it. Your lease is going to say specifically what the amount of time is, but you definitely want to look at that in your lease. The second thing you want to look at that I have found most landlords will ping you for is the maintenance agreement within your lease. So within your lease is going to be a maintenance section that's going to lay out what your responsibilities are as a tenant, and it's going to also lay out what the landlord's responsibilities are. You want to make sure that you have lived up to all of your responsibilities in there. You may not have even known them if you've never really went through your lease with a fine-tooth comb. A lease can easily be 18-20 pages. But the bold section is going to say maintenance usually, and it will lay out what your responsibilities are and what theirs are. If you want to make sure they don't ping you for a portion of your security deposit, make sure that all of your maintenance agreements are being met, basically. The third thing that they will ping you for is there's going to be a section in your lease that manages what you're responsible for when you move out. So not just your maintenance that you were supposed to be doing through the year that you were there, the ongoing maintenance, but actual, move out instructions. So I've seen those range from you need to sweep and mop and basically clean all the countertops, all the way as far as to the carpets need to be professionally cleaned. So I've seen it across the board. Light bulbs usually need to be in working order, or they'll ping you for those, and then they'll charge you extra, way more than if you had just done it yourself. They'll charge you a premium for doing it, for them doing it. So there's things like that. Turn in key cards if there was amenities for the community. But there's sometimes I've seen an extensive list. I've seen just 3 items on there. So those can range really wildly. So that's the third thing you want to look out for. If you cover all 3 of those things, you can pretty much bet that you're going to be safe on your security deposit. And if they try to make a claim on it, you'll have enough ammunition to fight back.